Welcome to Life It with DVD. Welcome back. Thanks for being here. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about the importance of listening to your own negativity. And I wanted to share a little bit of an experience that I had yesterday while at a soccer game. I was talking to a teammate, and um, I had overheard something that had happened to them that was very good. They had received a coaching position for a Division 3 school, and he was only 22 years old. And I thought to myself, wow, what an amazing opportunity for this young man that right out of college, he was an assistant the previous year, but was able to get the head coaching job, at a very young age. And he had said that that was something that he wanted. He had majored in health and I think something related to fitness, and was hoping to be some sort of maybe gym teacher down the line. But he was offered this position, and of course he accepted. Amazing opportunity for him. And I found myself as I was listening to him, and this doesn't happen very often, a tiny bit jealous. And I noticed this sort of jealousy come in, and it, I don't experience that very often. Typically, when I talk to anybody about things, I'm very objective. I listen to people, and there's very few things that other people have that I find myself being jealous about. I mean, whether good or bad, I think that I'm very happy with my life and where it's at, and I try to cultivate a lot of positive emotions and feelings around the things that I already have because I am abundant in many ways. However, I felt this like twinge of like, what is this? What is this? Is this jealousy? And I don't know if it is because ultimately I was very happy for him. But ultimately, it's only because I realized that it's a reflection of the self when you experience things that other people are having and you're feeling some sort of negativity for that, because why would I feel some sort of negativity around something that's such an amazing opportunity for him? And this goes into the importance of listening to your negativity. So what does it mean when you are experiencing some negative emotions towards something that especially is a positive emotion for another person? And the first thing is that it's important to experience this because of your own self-awareness, right? Negative emotions serve as signals that something is not right within ourselves or our environment. So by paying attention to these emotions, we can become more self-aware and then thus gain insights into these experiences and what we need, right? What are our own desires and needs that um, you know need to come out of this, right? Um, what is this feeling that we're experiencing, and then what is it showing us about our own values and our own desires, and what we might want that they are having, or we're feeling that a negative emotion around. So this is also important to listen to your negativity, because by ignoring and suppressing negative emotions, this can lead to a long-term emotional stress. Ignoring and listening, or acknowledging and listening to these emotions, allows us to process them in a healthy way, which can contribute to our overall emotional well-being. So this is also a great opportunity for self-reflection and thus personal growth. Um, and in this situation, really, it's a problem identification. right? So our negative emotions can arise in response to specific problems or challenges that you might be having, but other people aren't having. So what I had noticed here was that I talked to the guy, and it was good to hear about his opportunity, and I wished him the best. And I'll probably talk to him about it later, but it made me recognize that there's a problem within my own life where there may be a void around opportunities. And what I found myself was wishing that I had gotten similar opportunities around, his age, or, maybe within the same realm. However, what I also realized is, well, I didn't position myself that way, right? And maybe there is a correlation between me having these feelings and this is a direction that I need to be going, right? And I think just me looking at what I'm doing on this channel is kind of indicative of that, where a coaching or healing standpoint is really what I want to be doing, even though that is not where my background is. My background is in economics and finance and psychology. That's kind of similar. Development. So it's in areas that really I never set myself up for success in the first place, even though I always had those characteristics. I ignored them because I was doing things because I thought that is what I wanted. But really, it was what other people wanted for me. And this is the importance of following your own energy in your own life, because you need to honor that energy within yourself. Otherwise, it may come back later and burn you out. It can derail you from, living a life that you really want, right? And maybe this leads to some sort of midlife crisis later in life for a lot of people, where they don't feel aligned with the things that they are doing, where they're spending most of their time. And I think this has kind of happened to me throughout the past few years, where I've had to reshape how I think about how I'm spending my time, what I am doing um, with my time, and where my energy want to goes, where my energy wants to go. How do I want to spend my time, and who can I help? Right? What impact am I making? Obviously, everybody wants to feel like they're contributing to something. So, are you contributing in the ways that you kind of feel are the best for you? It's a very important question that you need to honestly answer within yourself. So, listening to these negative emotions is important for your change, right? Negative emotions can serve as powerful motivators for personal growth, and when you listen to them, they uncover the areas that require improvement and another path that you may need to go. You may need to push boundaries in certain areas and just see if, hey, maybe this is another direction that you want to go, that will better align you to your own values and goals, if you're not completely clear on what those are yet, which I find is a lot of different people. A lot of people don't know where they want to go. And many people are just kind of shooting in the dark and doing things because, well, that's what gets the job done. But you're leaving so much on the table when you're only focusing on that aspect. What you need to be focusing on is not just what gets the job done, but what makes you feel good as well. And obviously, this is going to be different for everybody, but you need to be keeping that question at the forefront of your mind to make sure that you're in alignment in every part of your life, especially the ones where you're spending the most time. And last reason for listening to your negativity is for resilience and adaptability. Negative emotions obviously can provide valuable lessons and opportunities to be resilient, to change the course. And by listening to them, we understand our triggers better, right? What might be firing us up, and where we might tend to feel more negative emotions. Uh, what are the things that we need to correct? So we can not only just cope with some of these things that we're feeling, but also be able to change our behavior and modify it so we head a direction that feels better, and we can work towards something that shifts this negativity into something more positive, and that comes from action. So, once again, this is going to provide emotional resilience to help us navigate future challenges and get us moving in the direction that we need to be in our life. So, I hope this helps. Me doing these videos, when I was thinking about this whole situation yesterday, I was thinking, well, me doing these videos and me, trying to move more into coaching and healing and getting people aligned to the things that they want to do, right? This feels like one of the most important things I do every single day. If I do them every day, right? It feels good to be able to just share it, even if there aren't a whole lot of people that are watching or listening, or able to kind of comprehend what I'm saying. It feels good to just put that out there, and it feels like I'm trying to make a difference, even if you know the audience isn't there, or people aren't really paying attention. Right? It starts with you. It starts with your own mindset, your own actions, and that is ultimately all that you can control. Um, as always, I mean, you can put yourself into certain places and try to do things, but ultimately, communication, partnership, contracts, everything is a two-way street. And it needs to be aligned with you. And of course, it needs to be aligned with other people as well. And sometimes there's a little bit of a dance that can happen there to see if that's going to work for everybody. So, hope this helps. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Let me know what negative emotions that you feel that really get you thinking about your own thought process and how it's changed your behavior. It'd be interesting to hear. So, until next time, thanks for being here, and talk to you later.